All right, so it looks like we have something really special, and as you can see here, it looks like we have a release of the Metal Build Kämpfer. And if you didn't pre-order this, this was on P-Bandai a couple months ago, and at first looking at the images, it felt like I don't know, it just I couldn't really tell if it was nice or not. And to be honest, I really thought it just looked like another master grade camper, nothing really special. Didn't really speak out to me. But, after looking some more photos and it looks like it's released this month, so I think if you pre-ordered it on Pre-Bandai, it should be coming around the next month or so, I believe. So I think it just released in Japan, so probably coming in a few months for now. But let's talk about, of course, the box right here. The art is phenomenal. It looks really sick. I actually thought it was going to be a different pose, maybe. I think just looking here, if I felt like they could have done more with the posing, but overall, I mean, I think it still looks pretty badass. Of course, it has his chain mines and as well as like the rockets, and of course they can attach, which is really cool. So as you can see here, it has the detachment, which is gonna make this super unique, which I like. But I mean, it looks nice. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like I don't know. You know what I mean? It just doesn't give that full metal build effect. I mean, maybe because I just keep probably comparing them to like the seed metal builds, so it's a little different, I guess, overall. But I mean, I don't know. So let's look at some of the images. So here's the back. You can see the back has the iconic camper pose from the model kit. If you ever seen the ones from like a long time ago when the camper first came out, the old art HG art, it had this pose. So this was really cool. And of course, you can see the mines right here. And you can't really see the top because I guess the person took the photo, couldn't really see that. But of course, it has that metal build sign. Of course, a little background of the camphor, as you can see here. So we look at here. Now, this is kind of like really nice. So you can actually see some better details of the metal build here. And it is pretty dummy thick. It's really thick. And overall, like, you can really see the details on, the lining here and, of course, the decals. But like again, like I said, at first it kind of didn't really speak out to me because it was just like, it just felt like an MG. But of course, again, I do have some photos of the MG, so I could definitely take a look at that as well. And of course, you can see the back here. The back, the metallic of the color right here is really nice. So the coloring and the separation color, like even though it's all blue, you can tell you see some parts are more darker than the others. So it has a nice little color separation here, as you can see with the boosters and everything. Here's a closer look. Of course, you see the Xeon symbol right there. It looks badass. I mean, overall, like I think it looks really cool. Just like the face structure and everything. And I know the horn does bend, so that was a nice little gimmick there. And here's some more posing. So the cool thing about the rockets is that like with the HGs and MGs, it's like okay, it kind of sticks with it. You have to take it off, but because it has that extra latch on the rocket, it should be able to hold very nicely. As you can see, the latch is right here that holds onto it, and of course, it comes with the mindset that connects to the back as well. So this thing's gonna be heavy lifted with a bunch of weapons, which that's what the Kämpfer was known for with all the nice weapons. So as you can see here, you can see all this stuff right here, and this is pretty nice. So you can see like the mines, and of course, again the connection. Um, I don't know how much I'm actually gonna be using this or posing this, but I guess this is a really cool gimmick though. So there you go, the beam saber, kind of like its last stand. We obviously know what happened there, right? So I don't really care for beam sabers, so I'm probably not gonna even open that part. And here's the pose right here where it's flying, on the ground kind of thing. So the metal build thing even comes with the road. So if you notice here, this is actually the street from the OVA, which is really interesting. So it has like the flying like really low to the ground. And of course, if you actually play Gundam Evo, I know a lot of people don't play it, but in Gundam Evo, you can actually see the camper go super low when it boosts. It's really funny. Has like that shotgun right there, and it actually has two Zaku hatchets, which is a very interesting one. So I was like, oh, interesting. Actually comes with that. And of course, the posing, as you can see, the I guess the what do you call it, articulation. It goes kind of that far, I guess. It looks pretty epic. It looks cool. And of course, there's another photo of it from this angle. Again, as you can see, the color separation is pretty nice as the blue, the light blue and the dark blue and everything. And it looks like even the weapons are color separated too, like a lighter gray kind of tone. Unless that's just the lighting. And of course, see here, the rockets, different posing. I wonder how many shotguns comes with this. Should come with like 2, right? So, I don't know. We have to keep going with these photos. So you can see here, this is pretty nice, the horn. It's really, really epic. And we see here, and it looks like the boosters are able to extend and as well as they're able to move up, which is really cool. So they can like expand, so it gets that more like effect, you know. And of course, it comes out of the box, and as you can see, the horn. I don't know if you can take that off, or it's bent or anything, or it's already folded in. I'm actually not too sure what that looks like, but you can see here. So it looks nice overall. And you see the back, also pretty detailed. And yeah, and here's from here. I don't know if it lights up. I forgot if it lights up or not. But that would be cool if the mono eye lights up or not. I don't know if they mentioned anything like that. So here's a little more posing. Pretty epic. Oh, here we go. Here's some little posing right here. You can see like, oh, so it comes with a nice handset too. So that's actually really cool. So if you want to give that effect right there. And it looks like it bent pretty far down when it picks up the weapons. So yeah, no, this person did a really good job in taking the photos of each of the scenes. So that's really cool. And here's some more here. So this is like holding onto the shotgun and everything. And I like how they even add that little small gimmick right here where like the shotgun kind of hits the ground a little bit. And they do that in the OVA, so kind of makes sense. Very lore accurate, I guess. And of course, the shotgun does come in the back. Yeah, it looks pretty epic though. I think it looks really cool, and it has like the bend horn thing as well. That's a long ass horn too. So here's the stand, and that's like kind of like the straight it's on. Which honestly, I'm kind of disappointed. I actually kind of don't like this, but I see why they didn't. But I kind of wish they put a little more effort on the stand. And for me, it just looks, I don't know, looks kind of lazy to be honest. All right, and then you see the axe there, which I don't even know why this is a thing. Like, I feel like that was totally unnecessary. I don't think we really needed this. But that's just my personal opinion. And of course, here's the card thing with the mindset. He just pulls it out real quick. It's kind of funny how it has this whole gimmick thing of like, you know, transformation like a card, but we all know in the freaking anime he just breaks it. So I feel like it's very unnecessary just to be that detailed. And of course, it has even, you know, the logos and everything from the anime as well. So that's kind of cool. And then oh, it comes with 4 different axes. Okay, which they didn't show the anime as well. Oh, this is a nice little gimmick. So we even have the gimmick of the, you know, the beam saber coming right out of the leg, which is actually really cool. And I didn't really think about that. And that does happen when it pops up. So that's a nice little gimmick. Oh, you can also hold the missiles. Oh, you can hold 2 on one side. Okay, so it comes with more than 2 handles. Nice. Yeah, this is going to be pretty hefty. And this is the part I'm actually really looking forward to, is where the rockets can actually have a little handle here. This is what I'm looking forward to, and I think this is going to be a really cool gimmick. And you can do a lot with it. And of course, you can take off the parts with the shotgun. So there's 2. One short one and one, I don't know if they're the same height or not, to be honest. Well, I guess you can see here, they're kind of like the same height, I think. Okay, here we go. Here are all the weapons it comes with. So as you can see, it comes with the stand, and they're all pretty low. So I'm actually surprised like there's no higher one. But I guess it doesn't need to because the camera does stick to the ground a lot. Oh, here we go. And there's 2 horns that come with it. Ah, interesting. Okay, there's 2 horns, 1 mindset right here, 2 beam sabers, a couple missiles, 2 rocket launchers, and 2 shotguns. I like it. Oh, okay, and the handles right there. Very nice. And of course, the little case mindset right there. Okay, and of course, we're going to see the comparison. So this is the metal build, and I believe this is, I want to say this is the HG. I want to say it's the MG, but I think it's the HG. So this is a comparison of the HG. I wish they had a comparison of the MG, but I mean, again, I could probably I could probably put them together and I can show you guys really quickly. Okay, so here's a comparison. I guess we can probably do the best here to comparison. Let me move myself. So here we go. So here's the MG, and here is the metal build. Well, overall, you can see some differences already, which is good. So of course you can see the neck is a little more thicker. It's a little more bulkier, I guess you can say. It's more bulkier here. Obviously, the parts are definitely more detailed. And, again, this doesn't really do it justice, just one side of it. But if you put the weapons together, see if we can find a better image. Nope, this doesn't help either. So, oh, here we go. So the MG, as you can see, it's a little different from here, but overall, it definitely is different. And again, I hope it is because you're paying about like 300 something for this. So it's like, you kind of better, right? It better be good. So, and that's my personal opinion overall. So anyways, that's my thoughts on it. I don't know what you guys think about it. I think it's gonna be pretty cool, and I think it's gonna be pretty hefty. I'm very excited to get mine, but what are you guys' thoughts on? I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and see you guys next video. Peace.
Hey, I was watching that.